let's take a little trip, shall we? Here's what the Eastern bracket looks like after the weekend. And all of a sudden, Brian, Cavs corner. They're looking around.
Don't get too confident.
They're seeing a path, but it starts with game one here,
there
right?
You go,
It starts
there you
with
go.
game
Now
one.
you're back on path.
That's where Donovan Mitchell, James Harden, they combined to score or assist on 82 of the team's 126 points. Here's how it happened. We're going to pick this up in the first quarter. The Cavaliers
Vintage
down
jerseys.
2 with the vintage. We're calling these jerseys vintage? Okay. James Harden isolates,
Somebody say.
drains the step back three, getting going early. This is what they brought him in for.
Yeah, Mamu is not going to defend Harden there. But what? Hey, that's the shot you want him to take. Bob.
Leave Mamu alone. Mitchell scores on the step back. Nice move there by Mitchell.
Oh, skirt, skirt.
I like the skirt sound effect. Now, late in the second quarter, the Cavaliers up 4. Mitchell kicks it back out to Harden. The Cavs, they're up 61-54 at halftime, and we mentioned just how dominant they were as a duo. Now to the third quarter here, Bobby. The Cavaliers starting to pull away. Harden pulls up over Ingram. You know that's good.
There's a trend here. Everything we've shown is in the half court right now. That's
Bobby's giving you the
game.
keys here at Toronto. Now 15 seconds left in the third. Cavaliers still up 16. Mitchell hits another step-back three over Ingram. He finished with 32
Cavs
points.
want to play slow. Raptors want to play fast.
And who won that one out? Let's go to New York City. Jalen Brunson, Karl Anthony Towns. They had their fourth playoff game where they each scored 25 points as teammates. Pretty good. Here's how they got it done. We're picking it up with 3 minutes left in the second quarter here. Knicks. Brunson gets it done.
Knicks tape going in full effect. You guys,
vintage Brunson.
This is the problem with the Knicks, to be a Knicks fan, that you get hope so quickly because the way that they look like the team that was designed to come out of the East. And Brunson, obviously the reigning, correct, clutch player of the year.
He is reigning, but he didn't make the finalists, so he's not going to keep it.
Toward the fourth quarter we go. Karl Anthony Towns putting in some work.
Yeah, this was the game for him.
That's the issue. There's no size on this Atlanta team.
Gets all the way to the basket. And then Jalen Brunson kicks it out to Karl Anthony Towns. Cat was feeling pretty good. Let's take a listen after the game.
I like it. Cat didn't force it, but the Cat came out the bag. I like it. Little two-man game. Go next. I'll take a dub, man. It's all that counts. One more to go.
Look, Jalen got us all going right from the beginning of the game. Cat came on late. Team effort, exactly what we needed.
Got this dub, first game of the series. Very important that you get this first win. Now you can go and prepare and get ready for the second game. Big win, big win. Let's go Knicks!
Our guy Iman got a good seat.
Can we
to that
talk
one.
about him being included with Knicks greats?
Hey,
For the
leave that
culture,
guy alone.
baby. For the culture.
All right, how about Karl Anthony Towns? He's trying to become one of those Knicks greats, right? And when he was the primary defender, the Hawks, they were 3 of 12 from the floor, including 1 of 6 on threes. That's the 4th best mark for Cat in his playoff career. All right, let's head a little bit north to Boston. That's where the number 2 seed, the Celtics, they notched their 4th largest playoff win against the 76ers in series history. We know these two teams, they play a lot. It is the 23rd time they have met here.
I didn't like that.
Don't get you for that.
Let's keep it that way.
All right, so that's Derek White pregame. We're going to pick this one up midway through the first quarter. This is all Celtics all the way. Jason Tatum, so good to see him back, Chene, in the postseason.
It's so unfair because he's easing his way back and he's still an all-NBA type of performer, especially when he's a playmaker or in transition like this.
In transition, once again, Tatum.
That play didn't go the way the 76ers thought.
With the slam.
A number of those.
A lot of that.
And without Joel Embiid, it was always going to be tough there for the 76ers, but it was tough sledding the entire evening. Nice find there. Jaylen Brown's slippery eel, as Kendrick Perkins would say.
Picking them apart like a chicken bone. He was saying.
Boston rolls 123-91. It was, by the way, the 19th time in their postseason careers that both JT and JB scored 25 points. That is the most by any Celtics duo in franchise history. And think of all the Celtics greats. Think of everybody who's put on that uniform. Pretty impressive. They also combined for 10 of the team's 31 assists in this. But in Detroit, it was Paolo Banchero who put on a magical performance as the Magic stole game 1 from Cade Cunningham and the top-seeded Pistons here. So we're going to pick it up with under 8 minutes left in the fourth quarter. In the second quarter, rather. Paolo Banchero drains the three.
He had a super juice that game.
Their whole starting lineup was going in this game and talking their talk, apparently.
7 minutes left in the
both
third.
ends of the floor.
Cunningham, though, gets to his spot, getting hot at the right time, and then under 6 minutes left in the third, Banchero gets the ball up top, spins in the lane.
Everything downhill. Get downhill, Paulo.
Do you think he heard Tim McMahon, or was this just all,
Trust me, it was more than McMahon.
all on his own? Wendell Carter Jr., huge game for him.
Story of the game, that matchup in the paint, and he won that by far.
Under 8 minutes left in the quarter, Cunningham drives.
Ezzy.
Little midi, knocks it down. He had 39 points. That's the most in an opening game of a playoff series in Pistons history. It just was not quite enough. The next play here, Franz Wagner drives.
This was the best he's looked to me in a long time. He looked really springy.
Mean little jam there. And then under 3 minutes left in the third, Wagner drives to the lane, throws a nice little alley-oop to Jalen Suggs. So the Magic, they pull off the upset. They win game one, 112-101. And the Pistons, they've now dropped 11 straight playoff home games. That extends their lead. They were already leading the league for the longest in NBA history. The last time they won a home playoff game, cast your minds back. It was game 4 of the 2008 conference finals against the Celtics. It was a series they then would lose in 6 games. So we're gonna make a pact, all 4 of us right here, right now. And Brian is gonna lead the charge because you have a rule about the way that we need to think about these things. And what is that rule?
Never, and I mean never, overreact to game 1.
Okay, so can we all agree? Do we agree to that here? We're agreeing.
You
we're
can
agreeing,
react,
we're agreeing.
but you just can't overreact.
So
Fair.
with that in mind, Bobby, how much trouble are the Pistons actually in here?
They better win on Wednesday.
And
Here's why. The Charlotte win on Friday night woke up a sleeping giant, which we had not seen this year, which was the Orlando Magic defense. Second and third the last 2 years in defensive efficiency. They're now 11-0 this season when holding opponents to 101 points or less. The matchup with Detroit is the perfect matchup for Orlando if they are going to defend. So I have concerns. But I will say this, Malika, and I'm going to rewind the clock. I was on a number 1 seed New Jersey Nets team that lost game 1 to an 8 seed Indiana team and wound up winning that series.
Right.
So, but you better win game 2.
Oh, yeah. To me, I hate to say it. Sorry, Wendy. So does must win not count? Like, you can't say it's
I just been
game 2 being must win.
so many series where the team lost game 1, and by game 6, you don't even remember.
But 2 matters, though, because you can't go down 0-2.
I wouldn't advise it.
You
Okay,
wouldn't
good.
advise going down 0-2, but it's going to come down to a couple of matchups, right? And one of them is Jalen Duren cannot lose his matchup to Wendell Carter.
Absolutely. He is an all-star. He averaged 19, almost 20 points per game this season. Instead, he had 8 in the playoff, in this recent game. And he only attempted 4 shots. That, to me, can never happen, especially when Cade Cunningham is the sun when it comes to the universe. Everyone else orbits around him. And when Jalen Duren is able to at least create a shot, it takes pressure off of Cade, because otherwise, while Cade was on the bench, they were -10 as a team, 31% from the floor, whereas the Magic shot 57% with Cade off.
They only
So
had
he has
2
to take the
guys.
pressure off.
Only had 2 guys in double figures, and Tobias Harris was 5 of 15 to get to the double figures. You got to give him some help. You got to give him some offensive creation. You got to give them some options. You got to make it harder on the Magic. You just got to make it harder. Forget about not losing. Duren is an all-NBA level player. Duren's got to dominate in the set, whether it's against Carter or not. They need Duren to be awesome in this series.
Well, Duren, and then, we talked so much about how great Dennis Jenkins was for them all year long. They need that second creator. They need him to be playing the way that he was during the regular season. But we're not overreacting, okay? Coming up on our show, Shams, he's with us. We got an update on Anthony Edwards' status tonight against the Nuggets. Plus, with a long offseason ahead in the Bay Area, did we just see the end of a dynasty? We know that there's tough decisions the Warriors now face. Hear from Draymond Green here in just a little bit. And with 3 road teams looking to reset their series tonight, which underdog is primed for a bounce back? We discuss as NBA Today rolls on.